Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode 1 of whatever this is. I don't know yet. Let's see. So actually this is something that I've wanted to do for quite a long time now. Before any of that, I have got to get fit. Now, I would love it if I was in the best shape of my life for my wedding. Also went and signed up for the gym and kind of started another project for this year, which is to get in the best shape of my life, of course. And yeah, I guess this year's no different. 2020 has been pretty rough on all of us. Personally, I've struggled a lot, and the biggest thing I've struggled with is looking after myself. Since my son came along in September last year, it's been really hard to kind of justify doing anything for myself or something that isn't directly going to help him or my family. I have this massive guilt over doing anything that's even remotely selfish for myself, which is stupid because Kat's always telling me that the most important thing is my health, and it's very important that I'm healthy for my family too. But yeah, this year I have been eating extremely poorly, and it's been very stressful this year, and I am definitely an emotional eater. If something's stressful, if I've had a stressful day, I'll immediately go buy a pizza or something. If something good's happened, I'll be like, hey, let's celebrate. Let's get pizza and ice cream. That, and in the past 9 months, 10 months, I haven't really done anything that you could consider exercise. And today, that all changes. Today is day 1 again. So my day 1 weight is 125.9 kilos, and my goal is to get down to around 100 kilos. My other goals are to improve my cardiovascular fitness and gain some muscle. Secondly, I would just like to quickly mention that, first of all, I am not a doctor, so therefore anything I do or say in this video is based on my own research and my own findings and my own preferences. Of course, there are a lot of different ways in which one can measure their health and fitness. Measuring one's weight is just one of these ways, and a metric in which I have chosen amongst a few others. So please consult a doctor or a professional before starting your own journey. Okay, day 2. Yesterday I went to the gym, I ate healthily, and this morning I jumped on the scales and I put on 300 grams. Normally at this stage I would quit, call it a day, order a pizza, but I think I'm gonna push through. Yeah, that baby calling out Dada. I'm doing this for him. Also decided not gonna weigh myself every day. I guess some people would feel motivated if they see that they've put on some weight to work out extra hard, but for me it's the opposite. It's just like, oh, what's the point? But right now, gonna go to the gym and keep on going. Okay, in the store now. I guess I will be skipping this aisle. I think I'm gonna be hanging out in this section quite a lot. Okay, so week 1 is finished, and it feels like quite a big milestone, although we did have a little bit of a hitch last week. And this morning I jumped on the scales and I put on 300 grams. And I can laugh about it now, but at the time I was like, okay, forget it. Let's get pizza, let's get ice cream. Let's write this off. But then I got an email saying that FAST Finland would be interested in sponsoring a video. And I'd already started this, and I thought, well, wouldn't that just be perfect? In the back of my mind, I was like, Dave, you can always just say no, delete the video footage, and you know, no one will ever know. But the smarter side of my brain was like, Dave, you could use this as some real motivation to achieve some of these goals that you've wanted to achieve for like 2 years. And so with that said, this video is sponsored by FAST Finland. FAST Finland have sent me 3 boxes, each containing one of their brand new protein bar flavors. We've got banoffee, roasted fudge, and peanut toffee. And when I was originally sent the brief for this product and this campaign, all the marketing was like candy. And I thought, just send it to the candy tasting king. I'll be the judge of that. I was kind of blown away. I kind of wish I'd recorded my first reaction when I first tasted this one, which is the peanut toffee protein bar, which incidentally has 13 grams of protein and no added sugar, as it says on the wrapper there. And you know sometimes how protein bars can be really dense, really like hard, and make your jaw hurt when you're chewing. Not with this, check this out. Look just how soft and nice this looks inside. Now I've broken it apart, I guess I have to eat it. The experience is just like eating a candy bar. But also in the evenings when I'm getting my biggest cravings for something sweet, I just grab one of these, and you know, the 13 grams of protein really helps you know, get my protein up for the day. Oh, and there is now a giveaway on my Instagram account where you can win yourself an entire box of these protein bars. So yeah, get on over to my Instagram, link in the description. But yeah, Fast Finland, thank you so much for the extra motivation to keep me going. Thank you for the products, and also thank you for sponsoring this video. So I mentioned that I'd weighed myself after 1 day, but now I weighed myself after 1 week. And yeah, I'd lost 2 kilos. So now I am down to 123.8. So that was really motivational as well to keep me going. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully next week we get some more results. Helping Daddy with his workout today. The weather doesn't make this any easier. Going to the gym when it's grey, windy, cold. But I'm going. Okay, week 2 complete. Not so much lost this week, just 300 grams, but I'm thinking, you know, less is less. I've been really focusing on the workouts and been working out really hard, spending an hour and a half in the gym, and following this program that I bought maybe like 2 years ago, so it's nice to actually put that into some use. Food wise, just trying to keep it healthy. Maybe I'm having a little bit too much, I don't know, but gonna assess that this week and just start making like small changes here and there, and hopefully I'll find something that kind of fits. Counting this as a win. On to next week. So went to the gym early this morning. Now I'm having porridge and waiting for my Finnish lesson to start. Hear me now? Kiva. Joo. On hyvä, kiitos. Entä sinulle? No, minä syön pekonia ja kananmunaa. Mä juon vain vettä. Minä juon kahvia nyt. I've only got 1 left at the office. Kurssi, mihin aikaan? Almost got in trouble then. I wasn't listening. Okay, weighed in this morning, end of week 3, and weighed in at 122.9, so that is exactly 3 kilos lost. Very good, very happy. This week changed a little bit in the food I've been eating. I've been eating a lot of broccoli and cauliflower, for example, which normally not a big fan of, but just started eating it and it's alright actually. But I think the important thing is that I've learned now is not to like be really crazy strict. Like this weekend we ordered some like poke bowls, I think they're called, like sushi in a bowl. Really tasty, really delicious, really satisfying, and it was kind of like a reward after a really like hard workout week and being careful with what I eat. So, but workouts have still been hard. Been doing I think it was 3 times this week, and yeah, hour and a half each time, so it's actually starting to get fun as well. So it has been 3 whole weeks in which I've actually achieved what I wanted to achieve. 3 kilos lost in 3 weeks, average of 1 kilo a week, if you can't do the math. I know I didn't say it, but that was kind of my goal. I didn't want to lose any more than 1 kilo on average per week, or any less. Ideally, I feel like that's quite a healthy amount to lose. I've done, you know, programs before where I've lost like 5 kilos in a week, and of course at the time it felt great, but that's not sustainable, at least for me. So it's nice to do this slowly, chip away at it slowly, also enjoy myself at the same time. I don't want to go about this and be miserable, you know. So yeah, really happy, really happy with the progress, and I got to carry it on now. Now, I know I didn't get into a whole lot of detail about what I was eating and how I was exercising, but let me just give you a quick lowdown at the end here. I was eating between 2,000 and 2,200 calories per day, and I was keeping track of that using MyFitnessPal. I wasn't really tracking the whole macronutrients thing. That was just like a whole thing I didn't want to get into right now. I was just kind of more focusing on the calories in and calories out, making sure that I burnt more than I took in, so that was at a slight deficit. And yeah, I mean, it seemed to work. And having breakfast, lunch, and dinner and trying to spread it out quite evenly throughout the day. What I was doing before was having big dinners, big evening meals, and it got quite late sometimes, and so I'd go to bed, I'd feel really full, and it just didn't feel right having just such a big meal just before you lay down and like don't do anything. So I think it was like week 2 where I started kind of spreading things out a little bit more, and yeah, it felt much better. I have also been drinking a lot more water. I was so bad at drinking water before starting this journey. I've been drinking at least 2 of these a day, sometimes more. I just finished one now. I've definitely felt more hydrated. I haven't felt as thirsty, obviously. I don't know, maybe there's some other things that are happening behind the scenes, but it feels nice to drink plenty of water. And I mentioned earlier in the video that I'd bought an exercise plan 2 years ago and never gotten around to using it until now, which is really cool, really nice. I mean, it wasn't cheap, it was like 100 euros or something, so it's nice to actually use that. I've been doing a lot more weights than I have been cardio. Usually in the week, Monday to Friday, I've been doing the gym stuff, and then on the weekend, sometimes I go for a walk or a run or something and try and get that cardio in as well. But man, every time I go into the gym, I'm spending at least an hour, more often than not, an hour and a half in there. So, you know, it's quite a lot of time to spend, and, you know, with showering and getting there and getting back, you know, you're talking about at least 2 hours out of your day, so it's quite a time commitment. And I've mentioned a few times, I really struggle with like focusing on more than one thing. Usually that thing is work, making videos, that kind of stuff, but now of course with Leo it's work and family, and that's kind of where it stopped until a few weeks ago before starting this. Now it's got to be work, family, and my health. They're the main 3 things. The fact over these 3 weeks I haven't fallen off the wagon on the health side is great, and I do actually owe a lot of that to the sponsor of this video, FAST Finland. I think if it wasn't for them, by the end of week 1, I would have scrapped this, to be honest. And I've done that several times over the past 2 years, tried to make a video just like this and never got to this stage. So I'm pretty happy. But having to be accountable, you know, a sponsor is kind of expecting something to happen with this video. So that was really good. So once again, thank you FAST Finland for sponsoring this video and giving me that extra kick up the butt that I needed. I actually just finished my last peanut toffee bar. This is absolutely my favorite one, the 3. Quite sad. I'm gonna have to buy more. And you know what, it's all well and good losing weight and, you know, exercising and stuff, but how do I feel? And I am happy to say that I feel 100% better, not only about myself, but in general. I feel more alert, I feel awake, I feel like I can do more stuff, and that's a good thing because I've got a lot of stuff going on at the moment. I also feel much less bloated. I feel just lighter, and I don't mean like physically, but just like I can breathe a little bit. I don't know if that's because I've actually lost a little bit of weight, or because, you know, I'm doing something, you know, maybe a little bit of a placebo effect in a way. I don't know, but frankly, I don't really care. It's nice to feel better generally. I certainly think you can see from my not midpoint even, my 3-week 360 compared to my day 1, that maybe I look a little bit less bloated, a little bit less kind of, I don't know, sluggish, just kind of, yeah, just a little bit better. And by the way, showing that kind of stuff, it makes me feel incredibly vulnerable and a little self-conscious, but I need that kind of stuff out there in this video because afterwards I'm gonna need to be held accountable, and I need that there. I need that. And so I just want to say out loud on this video my goals and my intention for carrying this on, because, you know, once the camera gets put away on this particular video, I've got to make sure that I'm still doing this for myself. So I want to say out loud for me to, you know, stay accountable because then I know all of you guys watching will know what I'm aiming for, and so I will then follow through. My end goal is still to get to around about 100 kilos, so at this point there's still a fair bit to go, about 22 kilos. We'll see if that's actually possible. I'm a big guy, I'm 192 centimeters, so I've only ever weighed 100 kilos like once in my adult life, and I look kind of skinny, but yeah, I don't know, we'll see. But let's say between 100 and 105 maybe, something around that. And I'd really like to have achieved that goal by my birthday next year, so July 6th, 2021. I will check in and let's see if I've achieved. I'm not shooting for like cover model fitness, I just want to be healthy enough to stick around for Leo for as long as possible. That's my main goal. Some of you may remember that my own father, he passed away from poor health essentially. So that is another driving factor for me. I don't want that to happen to Leo. I don't want him to have to deal with what I had to deal with, losing my dad too early. So yeah, we're on the right track now though. Thank you guys so much for watching and following this video this far. If you have, certainly follow my Instagram. I probably won't update on YouTube so often, but certainly on Instagram, I'll stay accountable over there too. So follow me at dave.cad on Instagram. But once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you next time. See ya.